Hello there, fellow NPCs. I am Carbon Scythe, and today, I am so not ready for this. I'm a big fan of Call of Cthulhu in general and Lovecraft's different novels. And when I saw this being cheap, I knew that I had to get it. That was some time ago, though. But now, let's go into Call of Cthulhu. All I know is that we are some kind of investigator during the 1924. So, oh shit, it's exactly 100 years ago. Oh, that is... Well, isn't that what a lucky surprise? Well, let's see how much I scream today, shall we? Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. See. Enter Madness. Dude, I have so many Lovecraftian games. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Oh, now that is a nasty ass start. Oh! What out there can kill a shark? Anything in the Lovecraftian universe, unfortunately. We are just small pebbles. Insignificant mosquitoes. Well, thanks for saving the game, I guess. In the grand scheme of things, we are nothing but worthless. Wasad? Wasp? Yeah, Shavla. I might... Oh, shit. I am not used to it being that sensitive. Shit, my man. And the controls for accepting things in this game is so weird. I press spacebar to make the settings go into effect. I mean, it is smooth because you only use one hand to do everything, but it's still kind of weird. Yeah, this feels better. Holy shit. Ah, fuck me! There's a reason why I don't play games like this. Crouch to crouch, press control. Ugh. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. Yeah, How do I grab it? Doesn't say, so I guess I have to go in here. Jesus. Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Yeah. How do I do that? This game is difficult to navigate. When an object can be picked up, press E. Thank you. Jesus. Okay, I thought it was the Elder sign on it at first, which would have been a problem. Ah, there we go. Boom. Obtain bolt cutter. Yeah, but how do I switch to? Oh. I just press E, so instead of... Okay. I would kind of like enter, so I could use my other hand.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Okay, if you say so.
What a putrid offering.
Dude, that's a fucking killer whale. Or is it? Yeah, that's an orca. Jesus Christ. Dude. What about being in Boston in our... Shift! Oh shit! Fuck you! That was a shift, not up.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Why don't we have any faces? Yeah, I guess okay, it's a dream. Oh, because when you're in a dream you can't really see anyone's face. Fuck yeah.
I hate whiskey.
So I'm just gonna try and switch around with the settings. Let's see here. Keyboard. Gamepad. No. Move back, yeah, left. Interaction. Middle mouse button. Damn right. Shoot, left click, lean forward, right mouse click. Yeah, but what about run? There we go. I hope that does not come to bite me in the ass. Previous light. What do you mean previous? Oh, we're gonna read it. Fuck off! Go down! There you go. Diary access. No. There we go. Jesus. Oh, right, I already changed this.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Ooh. Case closed. Oh, rotate. There was more things here, right? Jesus, I cannot deal with this. I'm thinking if enter is the right button to
I used to be an
interact with
avid
things.
reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
October 1924. So a bit in, not exactly 100 years. I think. That's what I want to do. I want picking things up to be space ball. No, 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 no. Yeah, maybe. But if I do that, then I can't use the camera. This is gonna be painful.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed his case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Oh shit. This looks just like the board games. Oh, okay. That's... No.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello,
Yes,
Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Ugh. Oh! Fuck yeah! What? Oh! Lordy Lord! Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Ooh! What do we have? Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Punching someone in the face. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Medicine. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the dosage of a drug or making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical program. Occultism. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the use of the origin of occult artifacts, and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior, or on the analysis of objects. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects, and an undiscovered object will not appear in game. Oh, that's mean, but that makes sense. So just bump this up if you want to find everything. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. Ooh. I see. Yeah. 4 for the next level, huh? 1 CP needed for next level. Let's see. There we go. And we already have a lot of strength, and I can't reach level 4 yet. Is there anything I can reach level 2 on? Yeah, medicine. And that's it. So let's increase medicine. F, A, remove, G. Validate. Boom.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's
What?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
Yeah.
Make yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
He's a dick.
Coming.
That's all PIs are.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. And I
That
must
was
say
alright,
that I
I agree.
expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes.
Oh.
Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Oh, the assumptions. Okay.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Your notebook details your current objectives. To open it, press J. Pierce Investigating Agency. That's a lot of text. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Damn. Despite the treatment I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. Navigate main menu. Oh, let's see. And navigate objectives. Nothing else. Hmm. This is not very user friendly. Examine the painting. Examine the Hawkins file. Gotcha.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36 Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Why can we rotate this? What's the point of that? I feel that I had this same thought when I was playing The Suicide of Rachel Foster, that the only reason why you can rotate this is because the game developer want to brag about their assets. It doesn't give us anything.
Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You shouldn't take this painting lightly. Find out about the warehouse 36. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? Something's not right with this story. I read about her mental frailty in the police report.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay. Unlocked answer. Okay.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mention Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Yeah, but what is the question? But what is the question?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
And I can't use the button, so I have to use
The meaning could be
the
exactly
mouse
as it appears.
cursor.
I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
And now we've asked everything. I don't know, down here there can be something as well later on. Find out about Warehouse 36.
Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Ah, that's all the information I need.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything
Good,
for
because
my
I
daughter
don't.
to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire.
Yeah.
The only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Bitch, please!
But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Okay, leave for Darkwater, find out about Darkwater. Gotcha. Stephen Williams said, well, all that remains is to leave for Darkwater. I'll certainly find something on Darkwater in my bookcase. Oh, Jesus. I really hate that I can't get a handling on the how sensitive it is.
I used to be an avid reader.
But you don't want to take that book with you this time?
I wonder why I still take these things.
Jesus. Yeah, this feels better, I think. Ah, there's a book.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remembers the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land on the coast of Massachusetts. Well, at least it's not taking
place. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Well, at least it's not taking place in
natural
Arkham.
Sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
The learning of medicine. The dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. The first volume lists illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatments. Jesus. Pierce took the Hawkins case, and the cursed artist is accused of having accepted Sarah Hawkins' case. Yeah. Caused a fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father's disturbing painting. On a shipping label, an address on a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Yeah. Whale hunting on Darkwater Island. Enter madness. Look at this! Are we gonna see Cthulhu? Are we gonna ram into Cthulhu? Give me Dagon, Hastur, Nyala Thotep, Yogg Sothoth. Anything. Focus Home Interactive presents. Shub-Niggurath. Oh, nice. He looked up at the game studio as well. Cyanide Studio. This feels intense.
almost there.
I wonder if we're going to encounter any of the board game characters. That would be so stupid, but I would love it so badly. Call of Cthulhu. Scylla. Alright, there's a Scylla as well. Is this gonna be some Innsmouth-esque kind of thing going on here? People are turning into deep ones. Holy shit, you're strong, man. Just picking it up.
There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the
Sounds
Hawkins
fishy.
case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all
Can't look
prefer
around.
to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
Dunk.
And his
Walked into
wife,
the
Sarah Hawkins.
sign.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
And I can't enter the diary yet.
You know
No.
what?
No?
Go have a drink of the stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office.
Okay.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Ooh.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
And Go to the bar. Darkwater docks. On the approaches of Darkwater, I saw thick clouds masking the sky. They were so low they seemed intent on impaling themselves on the sharp reefs that circle the island. Fitzroy, the captain of the only tub that manages to float on the mainland, offered to help me. He may have documents that belong to Charles Hawkins. Fitzroy advised me to visit the port's bar. He mentioned a little pick-me-up. I suppose I could get a lay of the land at the same time. Fishermen have gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. I could have a look around and see what the local cops have got to tell me. Captain Fitzroy offered to share with me what he has found on the Hawkins in the archives of the Harbor Master Office. Okay. Despite the doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need the remedy. Gotcha. Wrong button. And nothing right here. No. Can I talk to you? Oi. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
Can't do that. But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea.
It's a fucking mammal.
What you don't know. Or you'll...
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Ask about Warehouse 36. These sailors get upset over nothing. You're totally out of your depth.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. Oh, yeah. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something
Medicine.
real bad.
Killer? What creature could possibly have done this?
Yeah.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Yeah, I believe that. Let's see.
You can see he's half drunk. There's nothing to sort out. Your chum.
There's nothing for you here either. Pretense.
But you can stay to watch if you want.
Okay.
Pick up the
That's a good way of making an invisible wall, at least. Yay, I'm running! Look how fast I'm running, Mom! Can I pick it up? Why is the greens... Why is it such green smoke like that? That's scary.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Hey, it's a big place. Oh, volume 2. This second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. Okay. Oh, I see. Medicine, here we go. I guess I got something. Good, good, good. Oh, sanity. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's something you have to be aware of when you play one of these games. It's, if you're lucky, you die. If you're unfortunate, something will drive you insane. And yeah, no, I have purposefully stayed away from...
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
If in this photograph a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship, he has a wooden leg. No, it could be something written on the backhand. Oh, okay. Okay, guess not. But what was it? Amnesia. I've stayed away from those games. Because I cannot handle that kind of scariness. No flag of mine. Let's talk to Fitzroy then. Let's talk, brother.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Where's the deck? Okay, so the table next to you.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
The terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make a payment to the carrier. Cat. Oh.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Ah, there's the letters.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible, 1819 and 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the documents is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Unless... what? Talk to Fitzroy. Where the fuck did you go?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Ooh. Your documents are
The manifests
unreadable.
have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Oh, I missed something. God damn it. Now what did Charles Hawkins really do for a living? You tell me.
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Okay, there we go. Talking about Darkwater. Who is Cat? I saw the killer whale on the wharf. The photograph looks strangely like you.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Okay. The wounds are unnatural. Why are they putting it back into the sea?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Yeah, so that reminds me of a story a couple of years back. A bunch of years, actually. And there was a stranded whale that died on the shore somewhere in the United States. And it was too heavy to simply push back into the ocean or whatever. So they decided to blow it out using dynamite. And later that day you could see chunks of whale raining down everywhere in town. Yeah. True story.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John
Your
Fitz,
father.
captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Saw it.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Talk about Darkwater. Okay, no, that was that.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
No. I got no idea you underestimate me. It's just a game for you.
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins.
Pretty much,
I see.
assume that.
That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Gotcha. But we have something new on you. Ooh, look at this. Charles Hawkins, Sarah Hawkins, Simon Hawkins, and James Fitzroy. James Fitzroy is the captain of the Charybdis, the only boat that still sails between Darkwater and Boston. I don't think that's important info. Go to the bar. And because I'm running out of time, so let's do something nice
Prohibition
and fun.
is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Right. Jesus. You guys look like shit. Maybe prohibition is a good thing. No, it wasn't. It was actually really bad. Not where I'm walking.
Hey, be careful.
He is a dick. Oh. I must assume that's cats.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
The stranded whale. I'm sorry. It wasn't me who went looking for it. The guy didn't show respect. You're overdoing it.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Do you know the Hawkins warehouse? No prohibition around here.
I didn't
What do you
expect
mean
to
it is
find
prohibition?
alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
She.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Why this stranded whale?
I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. Our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Anything else? Didn't we just do that?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland.
Yeah.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Torture?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
How the world has changed in 100 years. Make macabre art today and you are glorified instead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Order a
Captain
drink.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Only a
I
small
wouldn't
glass.
say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Leave. Unless there was something else. No.
That'll be all for now.
What the fuck was that?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
That sounds awful lot like the sign in yellow.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got. That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Is the in
What
the
brought
whaling?
whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
Ooh.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking of just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking, El, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
So, when it comes to Lovecraftian mythology and
I bid you
weird
farewell.
little harbor towns
night,
like this,
stranger.
you really gotta listen to the song they're singing. It's a lot easier if they're not drunk, though. I want to talk to cats.
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. What you looking at, stranger?
Everyone knows about your chic. Oh, that unlocks something. What is a woman like you
The
doing? on
clientele
things like
is
this?
predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Oh!
I told you to beat it.
Oh, shit. Okay. I only had one chance with her. That's a lot of blood. Locked. Where was that newspaper, though? It was right behind me, so it should be here. No clue. Ah, there we go.
She will do it again, you know.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Damn. 21st of May, 1847. Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to the port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. It was size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales. The cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and part of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of the Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing a special evening at the Stranded Whale to celebrate the return of the brave whalers. Ba ba ba.
The girl, Doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
What do you have to say about the people at the asylum? Come on, spill the beans. And there we have Warehouse 36. But that is something we will catch up on in the next episode. I am really looking forward to this. I just have some technical difficulties to fix, I guess. But otherwise, this is going to be an amazing game, I believe. And I did not expect it to be an RPG kind of thing. Love that shit. And yeah, so yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And remember, just because you're not the main character, it does not mean you're not important. Goodbye, everyone. Well, actually, in these kind of games, you're always unimportant, I guess. Still, I'll see you in the next one.